Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. Today, in this opportunity, I would like to present about my journal review. Before we begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Yanualita Rahmawati, and I'm student exchange from University of Negeri Kanjuruhan Malang. The title of journal that I review is Positive Education, Positive Psychology, and Classroom Intervention. The identity of journal that I review, first author is Martin E.P. Seligman, Randall M. Ernst, Jane Gilham, Karen Reivika, and Mark Linskin. Volume 35, issue and year, June 2009, page 293 and until 311. Reviewer is me, Yanualita Rahmawati, and student ID number is 2110020. The date that I review is 1st January 2022. The format that I review is there is an abstract, introduction, discussion, and the last one is conclusion. So first is abstract. Positive education is well-being education that can produce fun and happiness. The existence of a positive education in schools can create well-being for children such as happiness, confidence, contentment, balance, good stuff, kindness, health, and satisfaction. This program is necessary due to the increasing level of depression and anxiety among youth from year to year. There are two different programs for school to realize positive psychological education, namely the Penn Resiliency Program or PRP and the Start Having Positive Psychology curriculum. The two programs have their respective advantage. So in this abstract is the sort of the journal is about positive education that can be taught in school. And then second, introduction. The topic raised in this journal is about student well-being in schools through positive education. Positive education will teach both the skill of well-being and the skill of achievement. Need to know that the prevalence of depression among young people is very high all over the world. This is relevant to the events that are around our environment. Because there is a widespread depression and spotty increases in happiness, the skill of well-being should be taught at school. More well-being is synergistic with better learning. Increases in well-being are likely to produce increases in learning, the traditional goal of education. Reading this journal can be used as an idea or reference for people who work in the field of education, who want their students have school of well-being. This journal is very good as a source to be able to make students in school have welfare skills and achievement skills so that they can create reliable future generations. Personally, judging from the title, I can imagine if it's about teaching student well-being skills in school to reduce students suffering from depression and anxiety. So this journal is about student create a student that have a happiness, that have a good stuff, so they can think good things in their life. And the third is discussion. Children and adolescents spend much of their waking time in school. For example, in the United States, 6 until 70 years old typically spend 30-35 hours per week in school. Therefore, it can be conclude that if possible, well-being should be taught in school on tree ground as an antidote to depression as vehicle from increasingly life satisfaction and as an aid to be better learning and more creative thinking because most young people attend school. Schools provide the opportunity to reach them to enhance their well-being on a wide scale. For student interaction with peers, teachers, and coaches is a common part of their well-being. The discipline of positive psychology divided it into three different fields: positive emotion, pleasant life, and meaningful life. I think the three things from positive education make us know our highest strength, and the biggest part is believed to be used for ourselves. The positive psychology program increase student reports of enjoyment and engagement in school. The Pen Resiliency Program, or PRP, and the Start Haven Positive Psychology curriculum is a program used to realize positive education in school. PRP is one of the most widely researched programs designed to prevent depression in young people. The major goal of the PRP curriculum is to increase student ability to handle day-to-day stress and problems that are common for most students during adolescence. Through positive education programs, I believe students can get more satisfaction out of life if they learn to identify which of these character strengths they possess in abundance and then use them as much as possible in school, in hobbies, with a friend and family. I think the implementation of student education program is possible if applied in Indonesia because now mental illness is rampant, especially in children and adolescents. So in this discussion is that positive education is really important in school because they can reduce young people that have a depression, anxiety, and through this positive education, especially taught in Indonesia, it will be nice because if we heard in news or watch in the news on the television, we have to know that a lot of young people like suicide because they're depressed. So I think the positive education is really nice if realized that can be taught in school. And then the last one is conclusion. Positive education, which is in form of student well-being in school as the main point of this journal, make readers understand better so that they can live life with positive things. I take the meaning that not only students, namely children and adolescents who only need well-being, but also adults and even the elderly also need it. So the content of this journal reminds us to continue to instill and live life with a positive emotion, pleasant life, or meaningful life. So this conclusion that positive education it makes us can live life with positive thing, like with a good stuff. So we can think a good thing in everything. So and then well-being is not need for just only children or teenagers like us, but also an adult. Like adult want to peace, want to well-being, they want to happiness too, to move on in their life. So I think this journal is very good for people that want to read or to know about well-being, like how to people through their life with the good things or something like that. So I hope if you are watching this, I hope you will read this journal because the journal is really, really good, and I think it make a big impact for me. So I want to share that if you read this journal, maybe and possibly make you a big impact in positive way. Okay, that's it. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.